Hey, what do you got there, man?
Welcome back to the show. Reed, it's your birthday.
Heck yeah, it is.
I've been celebrating on my own since we're not together right now. So I've been
Finally
celebrating
legal,
for you.
baby.
22, baby. 22, bachelor, still living with parents. Checks all the boxes for me, let me tell you that.
Ladies, look out.
Hide your wives, hide your girls. Reed is on the prowl. He's on the hunt.
I am looking to hunt. I'm out there hunting.
I hate when, dude, there is guys like that that are literally on the hunt though. when they go, when they go to a bar or something, they're on the hunt to hunt for the, you know what?
Yeah, they usually give a speech too, like, boys, tonight is the night.
Oh, tonight is the night I become a man.
Tonight is the night that we just leave it out there.
When did you actually consider yourself like a man? Like,
see, that's strange.
Like when you were like, yo, I'm an adult now. Right?
Yeah, because you get that moment when you're like in middle school too. Because you're like a little pompous little runt in middle school.
Yeah.
To where you're like, I'm an adult now. I feel like there's like 4 times you probably get it. Where you feel like an adult in life.
Well, okay, let's do this one. When did you feel comfortable cussing in front of your parents or like your dad or mom?
Oh, what is it? I really like, I had a plan. It was like throwing just the tiny ones first, like, hell, or like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Itchy double hockey sticks.
then we'd just step it up a little bit, and then I'd be like, and then I would like find words and be like, how can I use this in a sentence where it doesn't sound bad?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, where can I just fit this in? Like, I'll just quote a movie, be like, hey, in that movie when what's his name calls so and so a bitch. Just so it's like, okay, that kind of works out, and then you kind of float it by then, and then you test it by just doing a huge nuke and just being like, oh, god damn it, or you son of a bitch, and then that's when it's like, that's when you get put in your place or you know your role.
When I was little, like it was when I was still living in San Diego. So I was like 6 years old, and I remember I was really into Green Day, and they had the song American Idiot.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I would just continue to. I thought idiot was a really bad word. So I'd be like, I'd walk around the house, don't want to be an American idiot. I would just milk that. And then also, it also says the F word in that song, and I'm not talking the fuh. I'm talking the fa. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that for a long time. And I was just singing it, and I don't know. I didn't say the word because most of the time I don't know the actual lyrics to songs. I kind of just go what sounds right.
Yeah, like what you're talking about, the F word. I thought for when I was younger, I was like, maybe he's just saying flag. Maybe I'm the flag of America.
Yeah.
That made sense in my head.
That's what I do to most songs, though, because most of these damn artists can't enunciate a damn thing.
No,
so
you don't know what they're saying.
I'm just left with the wonder. So I kind of just go. I would consider myself, if I wrote down every song that I sing, one of the best freestyle improvers, because I'm making up songs as I go. Technically, just with the same music.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I feel that. Yeah, you put your little remixes on everything, and plus when you're listening to on the radio, you can't really hear it. Sometimes you got a little static. You got to make up your own words.
I'm blasting in the radio, bro. In the car, I'm singing at the top of my lungs. I'm putting on concerts. Dude. That, and I used to do it in the shower too when I'd listen to music in the shower, dude. Okay, I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something about singing in the shower, and I don't want you to look at me like it's weird, because it could be taken a certain way.
Lay it on me.
All right, so you sing in the shower, or at least you used to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did
you ever said I stopped?
You ever play the guitar in the shower?
Played the guitar in the shower.
And when I'm talking the guitar, your string is your your thing.
I'm gonna just let that sit for a moment.
You getting my drift?
I can't say.
I told you not to make this awkward. Just say yes or no. You're leaving me out to dry. You're making me.
No. I can't
You tell
say
me you
I've
never
ever
played a
done that.
G chord and you da 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 da. No.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Let's just forget that then. Let's just forget it.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Maybe we're rolling with a different system down there because mine's like a mine's like a violin. I wouldn't really call it a guitar.
Look, I'm not talking like I'm Mr. Proud of it. I'm very, very just normal. But I'm telling you, you get the nice warm breeze, the nice warm water, and let's just change subjects, okay? Because I've already made myself.
You're playing in a rock band. I'm playing in a symphony.
Dude, I'm playing a punk rock band, dude. I'm talking. Dun, 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 dun. I'm playing Blink 182 going down, home.
And you know that thing's getting destroyed after the show.
Oh my god! I shouldn't ask that question. I just released one of my biggest secrets.
Release the hounds,
I
baby.
used to play. Oh gosh.
Nothing you tell me anymore really surprises me.
Yeah, it's to that point. I think we've gotten to the point of this show and to this podcast that nothing. Oh yeah. Quick hydration break. Let's get it.
Hydration break. That was a big one.
Yeah. Almost.
That was a hard hitting question.
Yeah, that was. And I got another thing for you. Okay.
All right, lay it on me.
Last night, Met Gala was on the rise. Can I just ask you something? Or I want to ask the people listening. Celebrities, if you're watching this, all right, the people that showed up to that damn thing. What's with these outfits? What are we wearing?
I know.
You're not courageous wearing a weird ass. What did I see? I saw this damn person had their hair go out like their Hela from Thor Ragnarok. I'm like, just put your hair in a ponytail or just curl it, and
We're
let's
getting
just get this thing
we're getting
over
closer and closer to the Hunger Games.
with. We are this
We're
close,
really
I'm telling
getting
you.
there.
And these dudes, look, dudes. Whatever happened to wearing a shirt and tie? Maybe a coat. You can put a coat on. But a good old shirt and tie. Now that I saw this one guy wear a kilt. Another guy was wearing a dress. I didn't see one normal just shirt and tie or just a normal suit. Everyone just had to be courageous with it. I guess that's the word these kids are calling it nowadays.
Yeah, I wonder when fashion will stop. Because
fashion is dead. I'll say that.
It seems like onto the bigger and better. But there's nothing. I think they need to go backwards. Somebody for fashion. Here's a tip right here. You go backwards. You dress in something that's like retro, and you stick with it. Don't add anything to it, and you're just gonna show up simple like that. And people are gonna be like,
well, it's like
you're gonna be standing out in front of everybody because everybody's wearing these crazy things now.
For example, Lil Nas X dressed as C-3PO almost without the helmet. He came out in a gold armor suit like he was about to fight Darth Vader on the Death Star. That's what he looked like when he came rolling up to the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, I see. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen.
I would stay off of it, bro. I had to turn off Twitter for a little bit watching these damn outfits and these celebrities. They always got to make an activist message going to these damn things. Like, look, this is the most elitist party I've ever looked at.
Yeah, dude.
The most tone-deaf crew. You guys are showing up. We're in a pandemic still. They're just rolling in there having a good time dressed as C-3PO, wearing kilts. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, the thing is, I really believe in the theory that I forget whose theory it is on celebrities, that they feel like they have, imposter syndrome, where they don't feel like they're doing enough with being how big they are. So then they feel like they have to be like these activists. They have to do this. They have to do that. But everybody's like, you can't relate to us. You can't relate to the common folk. You're rich. I'm sorry.
You guys, you're beyond rich. You are wealthy. You're wealthy for generations to come. All right, Mr.
I was
Leo
gonna-
DiCaprio.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I saw a picture of Brad Pitt. It just popped up randomly on my Instagram, and he was out like feeding low income people in I think Los Angeles. But
Yeah.
the way he was dressed and the way he looked, I was like, you wouldn't be able to tell this guy's famous. And then my brother
yeah.
pointed out something to me. He was like, do you think he wore that outfit to blend in with them and be like, hey, I'm
Yes, he
I'm
did.
with you guys? And I was like, you know what? Now that you say it, that makes sense. I was
That
like,
son of a bitch
ugh.
did. I'm telling you. He's
Yeah.
like, he went into his closet. He's like, all right, what's the poorest outfit I have that is dressed like a normal U.S. citizen? He's like, I'm gonna throw that on. All right? That's what I'm saying. Hey, when is the Met Gala? So next year, is it around the same time?
I think so. I didn't even know it was a thing till this year.
How do you get in? Do you have to be like super famous, or do you have to get invited, or is it like
I think you
first
got to
come
be
first serve?
invited. It's like a fundraiser thing. That's how they
Well-
get away with it.
Oh, yeah, charity. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, hydration break. Got it.
Oh yeah. Getting fired up talking about the rich.
Yeah. Well, we need to go to the Met Gala.
We could get in there somehow.
I'm telling you, and we come dressed like this. I'll wear my Captain American shirt. What do you got? You got like Spider-Man, or you got something?
I could find something. I could throw something together.
I say we dress like that. We just show up, have a great meal. You know, I'm sure they
Yeah.
got some great food. I'm sure they got some peasants working back there.
Yeah, we'll
guarantee it.
donate. We'll
You know?
donate like $5 to your fake charity.
Yeah, donate to what kind of charities they working with? It's probably some St. Jude or something. That's how they get you. All
probably-
they got to do is put Saint in front of it. Saint Charlie, Saint Nick.
Probably to help
Yeah,
the
they
Ellen
probably
show
got
bounce
that.
back.
Oh my gosh,
Trying to get that back on TV. That's a fundraiser.
I hate celebrities, man. I'm telling you, I hate them. I
like the-
hate them.
I can put up with the ones who are self-aware, who are like, yeah, I'm rich. Can't really relate.
See, those ones are cool. Like, oh man.
But you can't.
Oh, I
they
get
can't say
fired
that.
up thinking about
You can't
these
say
damn
that now
bastards, man.
because then on Twitter they'll be like, look at this guy.
Yeah,
He thinks he's
the
better than
1%
everybody,
just
but
got
it's like-
bigger.
Yeah, he is the 1%, man.
That's one of the things I can't stand is when people are like, yo, billionaires, like, that's what's wrong with this country. Like, you shouldn't be a billionaire. I'm like, fine. You invented Facebook. You're going to be a billionaire. Good for you. I was like, I don't care. Like, you can stop world hunger if you all put together. I was like, chances are you can't. I was like, but they're not going to. Like, tell me if I make $1 billion, you're not going to hear another word from me, man. I'm going into my secret bat cave that I just built, and I'm not sharing this damn thing. I'm telling you. All these poor people. Look, I'm part of you guys. I'm poor as shit. I'm like, I'm part of you guys. I don't care that there's billionaires. You earned it. Like, or most of them probably didn't earn it. There was probably some, shady deals done. Whatever. They got away
Yeah,
with
you
it.
didn't earn
That's
it,
how
but
you
that's
roll.
how this world is. This world isn't fair.
God, I can't stand. I love reading that on Twitter because it just gets me fired up. And luckily, I don't ever comment on anything because I could go off on people. Let me tell. I might
Dude,
start
that's-
doing that. When
That's
I'm
the
bored, I
one
might
thing
just
is
sit
having
back and start
strength
tweeting.
to not comment.
I might just start tweeting.
Start tweeting.
I'm just gonna start starting shit on Twitter and let's see where it gets us, huh?
Just start tweeting out in a rage, just at everything.
Gosh.
Yeah, man.
celebrities.
That's why I can't really do Twitter. I can't do Twitter anymore.
Not a big tweeter guy, huh? Twatter.
No, I used to be, and then I just got, I got too deep into it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm busy now, so like I don't spend a lot of time on my phone. Like my like screen usage has gone down so much since like football and school kicked up. So I'm like, yes,
Oh, yeah.
let's go. Like even Snapchat. Like usually we Snapchat like we don't technically like say anything. We just send pictures of
No.
each other to each other. But like now we only do it like we do it in the morning and like maybe at night or like 1 in the afternoon. But like I'm just like I'm cool with that.
Yeah, sometimes I forget to answer stuff. and
You're
then
usually the
sometimes I
first
forget.
person I talk to in the morning, like, because me and you both, you're a couple blue collar guys, blue collar workers, getting up before rush hour, going to attack
Couple
the day.
blue-collar guys. Just living the dream out there. Working hard
Oh,
and
my
living
goodness.
the dream.
My goodness, dude. Dude, my piss has smelled so bad the last 2 days.
Have you had asparagus?
No, I don't know what it is. I'm eating the same thing like past week, like same type of meals, like every single day. Dude, I take a piss, dude. I'm like, I almost get down there to smell because I'm like, what is this? I'm trying to identify it. It is beyond me. It needs to be studied. That's how bad it smells.
Give me an example. What's the smell like?
I can't describe it. That's the thing. It is rancid and it smells sharp. Let me say that. It's sharp. I don't know how that I don't know
Sharp?
how I can smell sharpness, but that's sharp. I also pissed all over myself the other day by
You're
accident.
talking Great White or Hammerhead?
I said sharp, not shark.
Oh, sharp.
Oh my god.
You said shark. I was like, what does a
Talking
shark
Great
smell like?
White or hammerhead. Oh my goodness. No.
But speaking, you were talking about that you pissed all over yourself. How often does that happen where it just ruins your day?
Well, we've talked about this. Most of the time, if you see me, there's most likely some sort of piss in my underwear.
Some sort of.
So it happened. I think it was 2 days ago. It was a brand new pair of shorts. So I'm so pissed. I finally got them washed, but I was peeing, and I shake it a couple times. You know, got to make sure to get it all out.
Yeah, get it out of
Sometimes,
there.
especially when I'm super hydrated, when I'm drinking a ton of water, it doesn't all come out right away. So
Yeah, I
went
hate
to put
that.
I went to put it back in, and another stream started up all over my pants, all over my underwear. I was like, gosh dang it. Just surprised me off the gate, dude. Ugh. No, but I would say probably 85% of the time there is at least a couple drops of urination in my Hanes or Fruit of the Loom underwear.
Yeah, so you know what happens to me sometimes? Have you ever seen a sprinkler come out of the ground?
Yeah.
And it's like water's kind of going everywhere at first, and then it finally has a stream? That's what happens to
Yeah.
me sometimes, and it gets everywhere. I don't know what that's about, but I don't think it's good. I don't
Do-
think it's healthy.
Do you remember, like, middle school, waking up with the morning wood of just the thing can break anything? Just, I'm talking some hard lumber. Were you like that in middle school, or is that just me? Or is that just me again with the
a
shower
common
thing?
thing.
Yeah, I'm
Common
telling
thing.
dude, that thing, I'm telling you, that thing could do some damage to the surroundings around me, you know.
That thing was
Why-
up
why
at
is
6. That thing was up at 6 making coffee, making breakfast. He was ready to start the day.
That thing was attacking the day. Let me tell you that right now. That thing was attacking the day. Why is that? Why do men wake up just absolutely just cruising? Like,
On
you know,
cruise
you
control.
you can't get those things any other time of the day. I'll tell you that. That is just a special occasion for 6 a.m. on a Wednesday.
I honestly don't know what it is. Like, it's one of those
It's-
strange things. Where
Something
you
with blood, I'm pretty sure.
just,
That thing's like Thor's hammer, dude. You got to be worthy to even attempt to pick it up. It occasionally happens to me nowadays. Like, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes I wake up and I'm like, yo, where has this been? Huh? Like,
dude,
where have you been all my life?
especially when you have to pee too.
Oh my God. Peeing while just absolutely just.
Oh God.
That takes some skills, dude. You gotta step back for a 3-pointer on the.
Yeah, you got to use
Thing.
the hips, and you got to.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
gotta
go
do
down.
that. Do that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, one of those things. Oh my gosh. Women don't have to deal with any of those problems.
No, all their stuff is inside. Our stuff's outside.
I know, jeez. I was just trying not to hide a weird 1 o'clock boner that you got in class.
See, I don't know why I've never gotten those in class.
Liars. You're a liar.
I don't
know
know.
you're lying.
I don't know if it's the smell of books or the kids I sat next to, but nothing would at all.
I
Like there would
used
be
to
different
think
times
that-
throughout the day, but not
Because
in the
middle
classroom.
school, dude. Yeah, middle school, dude. I was walking around 75% of the time, just ready to go. you know. And I used to think I read something. Someone told me that if you flexed your bicep for like a minute, that it would go away because like the blood would go to your bicep.
That's a bro
And
science.
so I would be like I'd be walking around, dude, just flexing.
Face turning red, just
Oh goodness.
just rocking around, just rock solid and flexing, face turning red.
Yeah, gosh, middle school's a. Somehow we always start talking about middle school on this damn thing. I'm telling you.
Well, I don't think you real. I think it's because you don't like realize till you're older that was such an interesting and weird time of your life.
It's such a weird time, bro.
You
Oh,
don't
my
think when
goodness.
you're in it, you're like, what? Like, I don't know what they're talking about. That this is a strange time for us. And then you like look back and you're like, I was listening to Insane Clown Posse. What was my deal?
I used to think that I could get with any girl, any age, at 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I had a teacher that was like smoking hot. Let me tell you, she was smoking. She was an absolute corncob pipe smoking. All right, she was one of those. And I remember I was like, "Yo, I think I have a chance with this girl." She was she
This
was
girl in my
pregnant with-
class, I got a chance.
she was pregnant and had a boyfriend, like a fiance. So I was like, that didn't stop me. I was like, "Yo, I still think that she has something for me." I was like, "Oh, young Justin, let me tell you, the confidence was skyrocketing."
Oh man, if you had that,
Also, used
now,
to think
you'd
I was
be
super
killing it.
jacked. Also thought I was absolutely just ripped as can be.
Oh yeah, dude. In middle school, you think you're everything. You're like, you can only go up from here.
Yeah. Did you in middle school? Did you guys have a locker room? Because you played basketball for your little school.
No,
Did you guys didn't have a locker room or anything?
no, we had a schoolhouse. That's about it.
Schoolhouse, what the hell's that?
It was like a small gym. We didn't even have a regular sized gym. It's like
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, like maybe like one side of a court and then like a little bit added on. That was it.
It's like an Amish community that occasionally plays a game of horse here and there on the court.
Dude. And that's where we used to practice, and we used to play games at other schools. But no, we didn't have a locker room. We weren't that big. We only had like
Well, I remember
5 or 6 boys that were in the middle school, so it didn't matter.
Jeez. Weirdo. You're one of those weird social kids that never got to be social, and they were weird when they got to high school, huh? That was you.
No, I was fine.
Yeah, you're fine because you had sports.
Yeah, that was the thing. If I didn't have sports though, it would be rough.
Otherwise, you'd be a weird kid hissing at me down the hallway.
Yeah, and I think too because before that I went to like a normal school. So then I was
Yeah.
there, and then I was the kid who was like, these kids are weird. And it's like, no, you're the weird one, dude. You're with them.
Yeah. No, because I remember we had a locker room. Yo,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking back about this the other day because I had a really wet basketball team, dude. We were dicey, dude. We were fire.
Yeah.
Like barely. I think we lost like 2 games total. Like
When
in
you
2 years.
said wet at first,
Yeah, I don't know
like,
why I used
I
wet.
thought you meant like they were like everybody was sweating.
No, I don't know why I used the word wet. That was not the word that I meant to use, but it worked. All right? It was wet. We were fine. We were wet
I had
and
to
fire.
think
you
about
know
it.
what
I
mean?
got
At
it.
the
I
same
got
time.
it.
But dude, I was thinking back about this the other day. Our coach had us come at like 5:30 to 6 to practice before school a
Oh.
few times. In
Why?
middle school, 8th grade.
Why?
Because it was because he wanted to get doubles. So we did morning, and then we would have a little one after school, dude. I was
What
like,
the-
I was thinking back. Yeah, it was only a few times, but this coach and I didn't get off on the right foot because he said he was a big fan of mine. He's like, yeah, I want you to be our guy. Yo, I embarrassed him in front of the freaking team because he was like, all right, I'm gonna play a little. Justin's gonna show you we were doing a drill. It was like you catch and bring it back and hit the layup. And he was like, I'm going to show you how to play closeout B and lock him down. So he comes. I put just a juicy crossover move. He goes tumbling, dude. And then, so everyone starts laughing. And then to top it off, I go and do a Michael Jordan layup where I like cradle the ball. Do one of those bad boys. That was like the beginning of just me and him butting heads. And then also it's just because I was an absolute asshole at that age, thinking I was just an absolute hot shot. So we didn't get off on the best of weren't the best friends or anything, but
it would have been cool if he just cut you from the team after that.
Dude,
yeah, he's not that good. Get him out of here.
Dude, it literally at the second to last game of the season, the semifinal. I like me and him like got into it, so I was like sitting on the bench, and then he was like, "All right, Houlihan, go in," and I was like. I had my towel over my head like I'm freaking Cam Newton sitting on the sideline. Dude, I pull it off. I'm like, all right. And I roll up my shorts and I start to walk out. He's like, oh, if you're going to give attitude one, just sit down. And I go like this. And then I go sitting back down. And then like we ended up having like a talk after the game. And my dad and him had a talk. And, like we all got together. And then we played like the final game. And then, I hit some clutch threes. And, we lost. But I had a good game. Let's just say that. But no, that guy, man, I feel bad for him. I'm not going to say his name because he's actually a really good guy, and I actually like him because he was one of our teachers also, and I had him as a teacher, and he was a cool guy. And thinking back, I was like, I was just such a dick that it made it so much worse. Besides me just absolutely snapping his ankles on a zesty crossover.
Snap.
Dude, I snapped those bad boys.
When I played, we were playing against a school in Nevada City. And I don't know if I've told you this. And the head coach was like the girls' basketball coach at our high school.
Yeah.
But I never saw her when we went to high school. But dude, for some reason, I would never say like I was a punk kid to people I knew, but I would never do it to like an adult, and especially like an adult that I don't know. And I remember she told the coaches that I walked by the bench, looked her dead in the eyes, and said, F you. And then kept running.
That sounds like a young Reed Piercy move. I'll say that.
No, dude, that was like nothing I would do. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I remember I got in trouble for it. And like, it almost went through the school. And I was like, are you kidding? Why would I do that? Why would I go up to an adult, a coach, and just be like, F you? And why wouldn't she say anything right there in the game?
Yeah.
I got set up, and I wish I knew her name, and I would just tell it on here.
What's her name?
I don't know.
I probably know her name. What was it?
No, I think she lied, to be honest.
She was the girls' basketball coach?
Yeah, I think she lied, because it's not the same one when we were there.
Oh, man.
I think she was running a Ponzi scheme, because she was not the coach when we were there.
She was just out to get you. She knew that you were like a stud. Coming in hot,
dude. Yeah, because I always think back like that. I was like, I never even saw her as a coach. I think she's lying. Running a Ponzi. I'll get you.
The Fonzie, huh?
I think we talked about this, but could you ever coach like what is it, like a pee-wee football team?
Absolutely not, bro. I would get kicked out so fast.
Dude, some of the dads, it's just like...
Those videos that you see of coaches hitting their little kids, that's me if I had to coach that age. I'm telling you. Dude, I would drop kick one of them, bro. I don't have the patience. I helped out with a high school, like my dad's is coaching linebackers at a school, and I was helping out like during like COVID and doing some things, and like even that, like I just don't have the patience.
Oh God, dude. What was it? I coached like I think our senior year. I helped coach I think it was 10U. I cannot do it, dude. Like, and they always say like, "Oh, you pick favorites," but yeah, because the kids who were the favorites were the ones who actually knew what they were doing.
Hell yeah, I'm playing favorites.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
play favorites. A kid that can run 10 yards without falling.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna favorite that kid who's playing with grass in the corner? And keeps telling me my dad said I don't have to listen to you. No, I'm not gonna favorite that kid.
Oh jeez. Did you back to like middle school? Did you ever pants? Were you guys a pantsing school? Did you guys pants people?
No.
I
No.
was like, there was a lot of pantsing
Really?
where I'm from. Let me tell you, and it was to the point I was really good at it. Thinking back now, not the best idea. Most of the things
Oh,
I did in
God,
middle
no.
school, not the best idea. But I was really good at pantsing and getting underwear too. So it would
Oh,
pull down,
no.
and now you're hanging brain. Okay,
Oh,
you know
no.
you got pee in the wind, and I was king at that. I was really good at that. But
Did,
I would pick my targets where it was people I knew. So it was
uh-huh.
friends. It was
Oh,
mostly our
okay.
friend group. I wasn't like walking up the street, hat and
Dude,
just pulling their wiener out.
you say that, but at my old elementary school, pantsing was going around our 5th grade year, and
Fifth
nobody
grade.
was nobody was safe. Everybody was game, and I'm talking everybody. It went too far when a girl got pantsed,
Oh,
and the
I've never
teacher
pantsed
found
a
out
girl.
about that, and it was like all of a sudden like a little hit. Like there'd be like 4 kids that got suspended because they found out they were doing it, and like they found out that like even if you did it in the past, they were like, you're gonna be getting suspended. And so I never played around with that because I was like, I'm not getting in on this. But yeah, dude.
No, I never pantsed a girl. But I think the age that I would have done it and it would have been fine was 7th grade because I was already having a terrible year. I got suspended twice. I was like, why not one more? You know, that would have been the year to do it, honestly. I could have probably gotten away with it, honestly. But it'd be too hard because, you know, girls always wear their skinny pants. You know, you can't get a
Yeah.
good grip on any of those things.
Yeah, I remember that was the like nail in the coffin for that at the school was like some dude was like somebody dared him and he's like, I'll go do it, and just ran by and did it and then kept running, and then they were like, yeah, games got canceled, teachers found out.
No, yeah, pantsing. It actually carried over from middle school to freshman year. And yeah, do you not remember that? It was a thing on our football squad. We would pants people around campus. I got pants talking to a crush of mine. I got pantsed. Got it
I
put down.
remember. I watched that.
Luckily, I was
I
wearing
watched
compression pants. I was wearing compression shorts. Yeah, I was wearing compression shorts, so you know I didn't embarrass myself in
You
front
just,
of
you just
the old
unlocked
crush.
a memory for me. I remember.
Yeah, that happened. That happened, and you know who my crush was too. So I was talking to her, and a couple of the varsity guys came in and gave me the old pants, you know.
That was a brutal one. That was very brutal.
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing. Oh, hydration
See,
break.
Oh, hydration break. See, the
Come on,
last time.
come on. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring you down.
See, the one time I got pantsed was in football PE. Were you? I think you were in that. Oh wait, no. You
That's probably
were.
in the big dogs, man.
Yeah, you were the. I think it was when. Yeah, it was our sophomore year, and we were playing kickball in PE. And
boy.
somebody got me as I was running to go kick the ball, timed it perfect to where I kicked and I
Yes.
fell backwards
Oh
with
no.
my pants down, and then I remember one of the coaches was like, "Hey, that was pretty funny, but don't do that where teachers can see."
Dude, who did it? Do you know who did it?
No, because it was behind me. I forget. Somebody got the
I need to
sneaky
know
one
who-
on me.
That dude's a legend. That takes skills. On the run pants. Look,
Yeah,
I've
it
attempted
was like-
it's
it was
it's
like
only
one
been
of
done a
those-
few times.
It was like one of those things where like you couldn't be mad at it. Like you were
Yeah,
like
you gotta respect
he
it.
timed it perfect. He got it right when I kicked the ball to where I would fall. I was like, "Hey, props
You
props
gotta
when
respect
given."
it.
Yeah.
Dude, I did this one to one of my buddies, 8th grade. We're in the locker room changing for PE. And he was like one of those dudes I haven't gotten yet. Because he was always aware. Dude, I'm talking, he was like telling a story in front of like 4 of our buddies. It was like Hayden was there. Hayden witnessed it. I think Owen Dalbon was there. And like a
Oh,
couple other
boy.
people. And they're sitting there and he's like talking. So they're facing him. I go around the lockers. I sneak up. I get on my knees and I yank. and I got all of it, and he didn't have a shirt on either. So it was out in the wind, baby. And dude, if you could see I can picture in my mind the reaction of the people watching. They were, just there. And the dude goes down and like rolls over. Oh, man. The J-Man struck again.
That's the awful one. Did you ever do the, what did they call it? I don't know. It was when I got to the middle school I was at, but they would do a thing, like, they would call it V8, and they would hit you on the chin when you weren't paying attention.
No.
Yeah, it would be like you'd be talking to them, and they go, and then they would hit it perfectly to where your head would move, too. And it was like a game we did.
Did you guys ever have Gaddafi?
What's that?
This, I don't know how it got away with it. There's a few things. This was like way back, like probably 5th, 6th grade. Gaddafiing is when you take a pole and you get it underneath the person's legs and you lift them up. They called it Gaddafi too, which I'm pretty sure was like a terrorist. I'm pretty sure. And so Gaddafiing.
What the?
It was some people took it too far and used Gaddafiing as actual penetration, trying to get like a yard, one of those yard rulers up your ass. I didn't take it that far. I took Gaddafiing as trying to lift the person up, like on a like they're a witch on a broomstick. That's how I tried to treat it. But man, there was that. There was what else? Everyone knows Slap Ass Friday. That was a thing. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. There was another one.
We used to shoot with a rubber band paper clips at each other. You ever do that one?
Oh, yeah. No, did you ever do like the hornet sting where you tie it up and you get it on the person's neck and you hit it?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing hurts so bad, bro.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Did you ever take a pencil and wrap a paper clip around it and stick it into a socket?
That's how you die.
I saw a kid do that a couple times.
That's how Jamie Foxx became Electro Man. Or Electro.
Yeah, he would do it and it would shoot sparks out. Jeez. And it was a cool thing, and he would do it all the time in class to scare us.
What else did I do in middle school? I tried to have like a little business out of my locker. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, you seemed like one of those kids.
Because I saw it on iCarly. Remember, it was that, I forget the guy's name, but he had like all the supplies and he'd sell stuff as things.
Oh, yeah.
I had a thing going with a couple of my buddies. It was a money scheme, bro. 7th grade. It was the two dudes the reason I got in trouble a lot was because of these two dudes, because I would just follow them. And we had a thing. We literally all had supplies, and I made little envelopes, and we'd collect our money, we'd put it together, and then we'd split it evenly, and we had to spend a percentage of it to buy more supply. Dude, we had a little thing going. And this was also, granted, the two dudes I had, we made a plan to sabotage the school on the last day of 7th grade. Remember? And when I say sabotage, I'm not talking anything crazy. I'm talking, we were going to do remember those gas bombs? Or the fart spray and the stuff that just smells like shit.
Gas bomb still makes it sound bad.
Yeah, I'm talking like the fart spray and the fart bombs. That sounds better. We were gonna do those, and we had a plan to put them on the last day of 7th grade. Plan them all out to make the whole school just smell like poo-poo, doo-doo. But luckily, that plan never unfolded completely.
Good Lord, dude.
No, those two dudes that I used to hang out with, bro, let me tell you.
Nothing but trouble.
If I would have kept hanging out with them, man, who knows where I would be right now. Let me say that. Who knows? One of them's also the one that introduced me to, showed me porn for the first time. Honestly, I saw porn for the first time with, I'm not going to say his name because I know him. But yeah, I went to his house and he's like, "Yo, you ever check this out?" And he pulls it up. I was like, "What is this?"
What is this witchcraft?
Dude, I was shocked, but so intrigued for the first time because I was like, "So that's what these things are for." I was like, "I've been doing it all wrong." I was like, "I had no idea what this thing was."
Your brain was connecting the dots. Just
dude. Oh my gosh.
I knew waking up like that in the morning wasn't for nothing.
Dude, the first time watching that just opened up a whole realm of, this world is dirty. It's like everything I know is dirty and just evil.
Yeah, dude, it's like
I kind of remember, I can picture the actual video in my mind. That's how long it stuck with me. I'm thinking about it right now. And I kind of remember the name, too. You want to hear the title? It was like, I want to say it was Latina gets whipped and like creamed or something. That was like the title. But yeah, I remember. And I was like reading that. It's like whipped. I was like, what is that? And I saw whipped and creamed. I was like, whipped cream. I was like, what is this? And fucking, I watched the whole video. The whole video. It was probably like 23 minutes. I watched every bit of it. And I was just sitting there looking. I was like, what in the world am I watching? Man, let me tell you.
And this is why you go to church now.
That is why I am a religious man. Just to bring it back full circle, when I asked, what age did you become a man? That was the age I knew that I became a man. That was the day. Oh man.
I wish they had like a screen where you could see what happens in your mind when that door's unlocked.
Dude, it was, I want to think it was like a mini Big Bang that happened in my head. And just a galaxy opens up. It was like Jarvis, when it showed his mind when Ultron took over. That was my mind. And it was just like,
took you over.
I was like, this porn thing just got thrown in there. And then all of a sudden, boners, that's what they're for. Girls, this is what they're for. It was like all these things. Oh, man.
Whip doesn't always mean whipped cream.
Gosh. Yeah. What a time. What a time to grow up. And we should probably wrap this thing up. We're getting close to the time. Reed, it's been a wild episode, but only for the good, man. It's been your birthday. You're the one that keeps this show going. Let me tell you, folks listening at home, I can't do anything technically, like on the technical side. I can't do a damn thing. So, Reed, you're the only one that makes the green grass grow, baby.
I try my best. I try
Reed
my
Piercy,
best.
Happy birthday to you, and where can they find you?
Thank you. You can find me here every week for more interesting stories like that.
Good Lord, yes. You can find me JJ_man_20 Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. Okay, go follow this podcast on Instagram at @theshow_with_Junior. That is @theshow_with_Junior. Go like and subscribe this channel on YouTube. If you're listening, great. I love it. But if you want to watch us, go to work. All right. Go head over to youtube.com/theshowwithJ_R. I never know what to call the and sign. I just say and.
Yeah.
But it's that and sign, the weird like 1/2 thing. Yeah, one of those. But Reed, it's been fun, and we'll see you guys next time.